Welcome to the best video you will see today. Maybe, or maybe not. Could be. Most probably isn't. And with that, we're on topic, kind of. Yeah, I took a little bit too long for that transition. Anyway, am I the only one who's like really, really annoyed and bored out of his mind by the best blah blah blah, the best camera for street photography, the best movie of the year, the best actor of this and this, the best pizza here and there, the best food we have ever had? Shut the fuck up. I mean, I understand how we got here. I know why we're here. I understand that clickbait was a thing for a while. Way too long if you ask me, but and it kind of still is. Why? Can't we just stop? Can't we just bring another form of sensationalism? But the problem is, besides being dishonest and stupid and completely silly and everyone knows it, it also brings so much negativity with it. And I think a lot of people actually want that negativity, right? When you say like, ooh, the Fuji X106, the best new camera for street photography. You for sure, in your comments, if you do a video here or an Instagram post or whatever, right? Wherever you post that, you will for 100% get the people from the Ricoh GR team and the people from not the official team, should have said camp, probably. You will get the Leica people, you will get like all the crazies out there who think that whatever they're using is the best and the only reasonable choice. And then the back and forth starts, and don't get me wrong, as you can see here, I love a good ranty rant. I like to have a good discussion about whatever. We can get into it and we can fight it out online, obviously no violence or anything, but can't we just stop? We go from toxic fandom bullshit to it's just so annoying, and it doesn't serve any real purpose really, besides farming engagement, I guess. And we are in times where farming engagement seems to be the most important thing anyway. Why do we still have to do and play these games? I get it. There's like specific niches, well, not niches. There are specific creators, there's specific media, specific whatever that live off of that stuff, and that's fine. But I think it has sunk into our society, and let's even say like our online society, right? It is everywhere. Let's just, I don't know. Let's not make it the best pizza in the world, because it for sure isn't. Let's keep the award shows away, right? Oppenheimer wins best movie of the year, fine. But is it the best movie of the year? Maybe not. Not necessarily. At least you can critique the shit out of it, like with any other movie. You can take anything apart if you really want to. And sure, there are some things that are kind of wacky and dumb and stupid, and there's tech that doesn't work and so on, but for the most part, whether you go out and shoot with a, and sorry that I keep coming back to the cameras, but you know, it's kind of my thing. If you go out and shoot with a Ricoh GR3 or a Fuji X100V or a somewhere back there, my old Nikon D300. Sure, you will have a little bit of variation within the digital file quality, what comes out of it. But will anyone notice on Instagram? Even on your website? Most probably not, even if you do an exhibition and have it like in, I don't know, A4 or even bigger, like poster sizes hanging there. Nobody's probably gonna be like, ooh, wish they had a better camera. Never gonna happen. I mean, we photographers, we know, like, at exhibitions and stuff, we're the ones like, the gray, hello. Who gives a, yeah, anyway. And look, I hear all the people, it's business, it's how the algorithm works. It's like, yeah, sure, fine, you do you. I really don't care. For me, it's, if this society, and we're talking online and offline, is supposed to improve in any way, why can't we just try and make it better actively and not just roll with everything? The best toaster in the world might work for you, might not work, might not be the best for me. And I feel like it's also a little bit like the whole perfectionism thing. Oh, I'm a perfectionist. Yeah, maybe you're just indecisive. Maybe you just can't finish things on time, maybe, or ever. There's always so much wiggle room, right, to interpret things and to, I don't know. For some people, Canon R5 might be too big and too heavy to lug around all day. They want something smaller. They are going to go for a Micro Four Thirds camera or something. A little like Olympus pen with a pancake lens on there, which for me is way too small. And then all the sensor size people come in and say, ooh, no, Micro Four Thirds, you'll have problems with your ISO and the noise when the sun goes down. Well, fuck. But, you know, there's still people out there doing great work with those cameras, professionally even. So, and it's funny because we keep seeing them a little bit here and there popping off, right? Where, let's stick to YouTube for now, where people go like, oh, the 5 best whatevers, and then for me, right? We see that coming up more and more, that people do say that. Because also in the end, how do you actually find out what is the best for everyone? That there's no such thing. But most people also just browse by your titles, browse by the little snippet preview thing for your blog post or articles or whatever. Most people don't go in there and read everything or watch the whole video. And that's where we influence society with stuff like that. And I don't know, maybe I just want to make a video and rant, which also is bad, but I'm trying to, you know, there's a positive spin to it, I guess, if we just try a little bit more and don't, because I've been that guy. Oh, this is, you can only do it this way. You can only do it that way. You can only buy this. You can only buy that. Yeah, but, you know, who are you talking to? For one specific person, maybe. Not for everyone. And there might be different, I mean, why do I have like different cameras for different purposes or for different times or all that, right? Why do I have this little sucker instead of a Ricoh GR or a Leica Q3? There are very, very specific things about this camera that make it as perfect as possible for the need that I have, for a everyday carry camera, for a always with me camera. And that's it. Could I take the same type of pictures, the same quality of pictures, the same pictures even, with all the other cameras, or with that camera, actually? Yeah, of course. I mean, just go in there, put the ISO up a little bit. Actually, we might have to go down here. We can all take these pictures with anything. Even with, I mean, the phone thing, sure. And let's be honest, there are photographers out there, artists out there, who shoot with their fucking phones and create better pictures than most of us, myself obviously included. And who are we to say that that's not valid or the best thing to do is this and this? Give pointers, be helpful, show actually what is going on. Show what possibilities you have with different things and different ideas and different gear. Because sure, gear always matters to a certain extent, right? But also there are diminishing returns, and then sometimes it's just nice to have. I just think it's important to keep and yes, so I keep jumping back and forth because obviously I still don't have scripts for my videos. But trying not to be negative and spreading negativity and negative thoughts, even like in the smallest form, I think is super important nowadays. In a world where so much stuff is negative and language is negative and the language we use is negative. And I'm not talking about stuff like microaggressions and whatever. That's a whole different topic that we will probably never get into. And yes, language changes over time, always has, but maybe we can keep away from using the best for everything that we think is cool and good and great. So, have a great weekend, have a great week, have a great time, stay safe. Hopefully you're well and happy or on your way there. Because sometimes, it's the journey. So, bye!
音楽大好き。これは RBNA ラジオ。